Welcome everybody, good evening. In this show video, I am going to talk about Islam. The authentic Islam, the original Islam, which comes from Quran and was practiced by Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It is a universal religion. It depends on truth and peace. It contains the best human experience and practice, which pass two conditions for good religion. One, it is morally okay. Second, it is very successful and effective. It is clear that these values, these morals, which is truth and peace, embraced by all human beings. At least fairly, nobody can deny the truth or can reject peace. But some try to manipulate truth and peace. But this manipulation can be discovered very easily by comparing what these people say and what is their practice. Islam, from Arabic meaning peace and meaning accepting the truth. It is not surrender. It is not submission. It's nothing like that. Because nobody forces those people who just won't going to embrace Islam unless they satisfy that. So, a human being can accept voluntarily truth and peace because it is in his nature. Look at these verses which talk about this very clearly. They say to be morally and successfully, you have to be a Jewish person or to be a Christian. But God said, no. But if you want to follow Abraham, because Abraham is older than this culture. And Abraham was with truth. And he never called for his worshipping of other idols worshipping. وقالوا كونوا هودا أو نصارى تهتدوا بل ملة إبراهيم حنيفا وما كان من المشركين. And today some Muslims say to be truthful or in right way have to follow Ali or to follow Omar or Abu Bakr. And those people, they never claim that they are prophet or receive any book. And we cannot find any book today they claim that God revealed to them. So we are today as Muslim in this trap, which was Jewish and Christian people before. And God made us clear what He wants from us is truth and peace. He said, O Muslim, say we follow Allah And Allah revealed to Muhammad, and Allah revealed to Abraham, and Allah revealed to Ismail and Jacob and Isaac, and some people from their offspring, they are good, and also like Moses and Jesus and all other good people. And God cannot contradict himself. His revelation always true and call for peace. So people change their behavior, but the word of Allah never have been changed. And Allah keep it in Quran without any change. So Muslims who accept that. Today we look to the West civilization, and we like a lot of their components. We enjoy that when we were there and listened to them. And we would like to live like them, at least partially. Says it is acceptable, it is from Allah. And surely it is not contradicts with Quran and Islam from Quran, because it based on truth and peace, even though it is not complete. If these scholars and scientists and philosophers and enlightenments call or discuss concepts like Quran, we should accept it, because it is in agreement with Quran. Because Quran and Islam from Quran can absorb all these, so it is universal. Or universal value of this in Quran and Islam, it is not rejected. Those who say no, we do not believe anything come from outside, from others, because it is from others, not because it does not satisfy these two conditions, morality and effectiveness and successful. Even we can keep what we are doing, even though it is not morally okay or successful, because it comes from us Arabs. We say no, because Quran has no colors. It does not contain your traditionals, either in that time or today. It comes for all human beings. It is compatible to all good behavior of human beings, even though those China, India, or those which we think they don't have a prophet or from Allah. But Allah revealed to them the truth by His way. But we should look at this behavior or action, and is it morally okay? And it is successful, is it effective? We will do it, because God ordered us to do that. And He said, those who cannot or will not accept that universal rules, practice, he will be marginalized. Because the fact is like that. Because people like everything is good or moral, and will be do and spread without any force, without anything. فإن آمنوا بمثل ما آمنتم به فقد اهتدوا وإن تولوا فإنما هم في شقاق فسيكفيكهم الله وهو السميع العليم. I know today those Orthodox, Jewish Orthodox, they cannot interact with other people, and they face a lot of trouble and pain. And those Christians, like in Serbia or others, they need to exclude other people. They have the same. And we are Arabs today, we are facing that. Why? Because we are not accepting truth and peace, which is in our book, in our language. We say we need to fight, we need to kill everybody. And today everybody knows what are facing. They cannot travel, they cannot make trade with other people, they cannot enjoy the good life like other people. And say, the saying of Prophet Muhammad prohibit that. Say Muhammad is not above Quran. And he will not say that because he didn't do it in his life. He went to Medina and interacts with all religion, sects, and all of these people, and he succeed in building a nation for all human beings. And it was very remarkable nation. It has peace and truth and justice. You are a liar because the Quran is in front of us. We should say to them, at our Prophet and his companions say to others, قُلْ أَتُحَاجُّونَنَا فِي اللَّهِ وَهُوَ رَبُّنَا وَرَبُّكُمْ وَلَنَا أَعْمَالُنَا وَلَكُمْ أَعْمَالُكُمْ وَنَحْنُ لَهُ مُخْلِصُونَ. God never forbid any good things morally and effectively. Why we should not enjoy the scientist result and achievement in the West because then our life is good? Why we should not look to their experience in the politics and social, in every dimension of human, and we say a lot of good things, because that from God, for them and for us. If you make another religion, we don't accept it, because it doesn't base on Quran and the experience of all of these prophets. And there is no other prophets after Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and there is no any refill book after Quran. You are infidels, not us. You are loser, not us. And look to other. And this verse says in the Surah Al-Imran, وإن منهم لفريقا يلوون ألسنتهم بالكتاب لتحسبوه من الكتاب وما هو من الكتاب ويقولون هو من عند الله وما هو من عند الله ويقولون على الله الكذب وهم يعلمون. Jewish and Christian during the life of Prophet Muhammad was omitting a lot of their good books, and they show to others only their rabbis and their people who are talking, not the talking of God, and say this is the same, but it is not the same. And we are today in Arab world, Muslim world, doing the same thing. We say the talking which is, we believe it is Muhammad say, and Muhammad never will contradict himself. It is from God. And they say no, this is a lie. So what is the rule for that? To know. وما كان لبشر أن يؤتيه الله الكتاب والحكم والنبوة ثم يقول للناس كونوا عبادا لي من دون الله ولكن كونوا ربانيين بما كنتم تعلمون الكتاب وبما كنتم تدرسون. We should reject any claim that a person is like God or talking like God, regardless this claim comes from Muslim or non-Muslim. And we should accept any literature or writing or idea which show us how we can use what Allah created to us in this earth. And we can prove that. So most of the West civilization, it does not believe in any human being to be a god. So they succeed in discovering a lot of good ideas. Even though they didn't make that to God, we can make it to God, but it is okay because it is provable. If Chinese or other people, if they come with good things, it is good for us and prove it to us, we accept that. And those who ask us to worship the descent of Prophet Muhammad, we say no. Those who want us to worship companion Muhammad, we say no. With those who ask us to worship any human being, we say no. يقول الله ولا يأمركم أن تتخذوا الملائكة والنبيين أربابا أيأمركم بالكفر بعد إذ أنتم مسلمون. Any person, any nation, any thinker who does not claim he is God or talking in the name of God and ask us to see what God created in this earth, we believe him because God taught us that. Why? Because God asked us to do that. وإذا أخذ الله ميثاق النبيين لما آتيتكم من كتاب وحكمة ثم جاءكم رسول مصدق لما معكم لتؤمنن به ولا تنصرنه قال أقررتم وأخذتم على ذلكم إصري قالوا أقررنا قال فاشهدوا وأنا معكم من الشاهدين. Because all good people which God revealed to them or give him knowledge and truth will accept any knowledge or truth come from others, from them. Because this is their goal. This is what God asked them. Even though, if these people does not claim come from God, because the truth comes from God, and peace come from God, whenever we can find that, it is from God. Because God created and gave it to a human being, regardless the nation or race of this human being. So we should look only to the truth and peace. And we should accept it. Lie, delusion, and destruction, we should not accept it, even though from those who are Muslim. And she said, God, فَمَنْ تَوَلَّ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْفَاسِقُونَ. Because Quran revealed that from God to accept this idea. Anybody claim opposite to that, we should not believe him. Why? يقول الله أفغير دين الله يبغون وله أسلم من في السماوات والأرض طوعا وكرها وإليه يرجعون. So, this idea which is universal, which is proved to be like that, we should accept it. Because it is from God. Otherwise, we will not be like that. So God might teach other people to tell us the truth. If we are not following the truth as we are today, we should accept that. It means that we moved from truth to lie as we are today, and we should go back to the truth. It is a reminder for us. And God emphasized that. قل آمنا بالله وما أنزل علينا وما أنزل على إبراهيم وإسماعيل وإسحاق ويعقوب والأسباط وما أوتي موسى وعيسى والنبيون من ربهم لا نفرق بين أحد منهم ونحن له مسلمون. Those who come with truth, we should accept it. Because we are looking for truth and show people our truth. Because the truth is our goal and our proof to be right. And also it is proof for other people. And she said, وَمَنْ يَبْتَغِي غَيْرَ الْإِسْلَامِ دينا فلن يقبل منه وهو في الآخرة من الخاسرين. And today we see Jewish people, they cannot practice their religion in Palestine or Israel because it is too hard to do. So that's proof that it is not the word of God or the practice of these prophets. If it was like that, it will be acceptable. And Christians today, they say, we cannot practice our religion because it is not authentic, it is not true, because it is not effective. Even though people who are in India or China or other people, they don't practice their traditions because they are not compatible with modernity. But Islam is. And this is the good proof that Islam is universe. They practice it in the West, even though they didn't say from where, but it is. The justice, the security, the human right, the progress of people, all those good life will not come unless they come from these values, from this practice, which a lot of philosophers discovered. And these communities, these states, these nations practice it, and they succeed. It is from the Quran. And this is proof that Quran is universal. Even though nobody recognizes that, I call you, I urge you, I ask you to think about that. You will say it very, very, very clearly, and you will be amazed at this idea. Thank you for listening to me, and bye-bye, and I'll see you later.